In January, we found out that the Silver Surfer was in the Battle Realm and he was looking for the Fantastic Four. So he found the Thing first. Now he's gonna find the second member of the four, the Human Torch, Johnny Storm. Johnny Storm gets thrown into the negative zone, which is one of the coolest and weirdest places in the Marvel multiverse. And if people are fans of the Fantastic Four, they're very familiar with the, the craziness and the different kingdoms and creatures that you find there. It's a totally twisted universe. So Johnny gets thrown into that place alone without the other three, and he has to survive. And on top of that, it might not be our present. It might be a few years in the future or in the past. For a torch, the big challenge was to make fire. We had played with fire before in the Contest of Champions, with Ghost Rider and stuff like that. So we know how to do it, but we've never done a character before that is completely on fire. And for Johnny, we wanted to reflect the states of power that he has in the comics. So that was a bit of a challenge for the VFX artist.
So for Human Torch, all of his medium attacks, all of his heavy attacks, and some of his light attacks are going to incinerate the opponent. In addition to dealing damage over time, lowers their ability to block. He also has a mechanic called Temperature, which he can sort of increase over the fight, and as temperature goes up, all of his incinerates will last even longer.
I would like to do this pair up every time, one of the members of the Fantastic Four and also a classic villain. Annihilus makes sense because, first, it's cool. He has some weird weapons like the Cosmic Rod, and he also can make people feel fear, and he has the weird insectoid way that he moves, classic Jack Kirby, with the monster and the weird technology that is a little bit mythological, but at the same time super high tech. He is one of the characters that is connected to a location, the negative zone. He was the king of the negative zone, and we wanted to visit all these locations, the Fantastic Four, the classic locations, and Annihilus came as a no-brainer.
Some of the cool things about Annihilus, he's got this Cosmic Control Rod, which is one of his most prized possessions. It's a buff, so it can be nullified and removed. But while he has it, he has immunity to hot and cold, so any frostbite, cold snap, incineration effects. You can't drain his power at all. He has access to these moves called Obliterating Strikes. And if he hits you with an Obliterating Strike, you gain a debuff called a Stifle debuff, which is a new one that we're introducing with Annihilus. These debuffs alone just lower the amount of power gain the opponent gains when they attack you. But an interesting component with Annihilus is if you have one of these debuffs on you and you dash back, he gains Unstoppable and he gets really aggressive. So he'll just chase you all the way into the corner.
The synergy thing, it was key for us releasing the Fantastic Four. One thing that people see right away is the belt of the Thing has sections that light up or turn off, and those are connected to how many characters of the Fantastic Four one player will have in their team. And you see the same thing with Johnny.
When Torch comes out, Thing is actually going to sort of now have access to 2 of his synergy bonuses he didn't have before. On top of that, Torch has 2 bonuses with Thing, so if you have both of them on your team, you're actually getting quite a few bonuses. For Torch specifically, if Thing is on your team, he'll sort of start the fight in a somewhat enhanced state. He'll be able to build his temperature more easily and then have sort of an easier time in the fight. For Thing and Johnny specifically, we gave them a little bit of extra love in the synergy department as far as the VFX is concerned. If you're playing as Thing and you have Johnny on your team and you activate the synergy, Johnny will actually shoot fireballs in from off screen. And if you're using Johnny and Thing is on your team, he'll throw a boulder in from off screen when you do one of the special attacks. So you actually get to see some additional VFX for these synergies, which isn't the case for any of the other ones in our game.
Annihilus is a pretty selfish character, but he does have some synergy bonuses. One is with Darkhawk called Double Negative. With Darkhawk, Annihilus has this kind of unique bonus where every time he hits a auto-blocking opponent, he taunts himself. But as a component of his Cosmic Control Rod, Whenever he's taunted, he gains unblockable, unstoppable, and true accuracy. So you don't want to taunt this guy. And if you have Darkhawk with you, you can just taunt yourself, get all of those bonuses for a short duration, and just pummel people that think that they can block your attacks.
We're just getting things warmed up right now, you know. Of course, everybody's waiting to see when they find Reed Richards, what will be the solution, the final solution that his big brain can come up with to change the status quo of the Contest of Champions. There's so much to come because there's not only 4 heroes and 4 villains. The whole universe of the Fantastic Four is gigantic. There's so much to explore. So we talk about this 1.5 year event, but you know, of course, things will go on, and there's more stuff to be explored. So, you know, I'm really excited about it. I want to explore every nook and cranny of this universe, and you know, make sure we do justice to it. Right?